It is Tuesday morning, I think, and the Ferrari's going back down to Ferrari San Diego for service. It's got a randomly flashing ABS light, and the battery light still comes on and off randomly, so we're just going to have that diagnosed. And the suspension light's on. It's a Christmas tree in there. Why it needs dampeners in the suspension, I don't know. I don't know if the 348 got them. Ken, you can tell me, probably not. And I know people replace the electronic dampers with coils to avoid the electronic aspect of it, which would probably be about 20 grand, but it'd be a nice thing to do. So I put the top up to cover off, put the car cover in the front. I don't know how long it's going to be there. If it's a cheap fix, yeah, right. We'll have them order parts and wait. Otherwise, we'll pick it up and figure out who to do it at not $500 an hour and kind of go from there.
Covers in the front if it's going to sit for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now things look like this. I don't remember filming anything after we took the Ferrari down there. It was pretty much a drop off and just asked him to look at these lights, and then there was one like door gasket seal that would take me hours to find the part number, so I'll let them do that and give it to me. I came back here and I was planning on heading up to E39 Source today and doing some work. We don't have a car in there that can be picked apart anymore, but there's still, you know, there's mail to do and price quotes to do and availability quotes and all that stuff. I didn't end up doing that. I worked on beta testing for the thing I still haven't told you about here at the house, and somehow I just managed to like sit down in there at a desk for 4 hours and do a bunch of stuff. And I was productive all day. Got really frustrated this evening. I'm not going to go into it, but essentially iTunes does not see my photos library. I'm trying to sync photos from the photos library to my iPhone. So I plug it in and go into iTunes and look at the iPhone page, and then the photos tab on the far left. And you know, there's a little checkbox next to it, so I check the box, and then it wants to know the source, and there's a drop-down menu. I can't browse to it. The photos library is my default system photo library. I tried repairing it, I tried rebooting everything, it just doesn't see it, and I don't know what to do. I've tried almost everything. I'm trying to look at like third-party software now to do photo management. I just need something that can sync between an iPhone and a Mac, preferably the same application on both, and just keep them in sync. When I add photos to the Mac, sync them to the iPhone. The Mac is the home base. All these iPads, Apple Watches, iPhones, they're just satellite devices that all come back to the mothership of the MacBook Pro. That's the way I run my setup, and I'm not changing that. So it's a later problem now. There was an auction today, and there was a car for sale, up for bid up in LA, and that's where my morning went, attending that auction in an online presence and bidding and winning. So car number 3 is on the way. I'll get you more details later. It looks like it's going to arrive here in San Diego the day I head out for a quick weekend trip. So we'll probably get to look at it early next week. But I'm excited about it. Get back to work with that. Have a lot more parts available. But Megan and I went over to Del Mar tonight to a place called, I think, Americana, which is great. We ate there a couple of months ago. It was awesome. Same experience tonight. And then we hung out for a bit, and now we're going to bed. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, Wednesday night.